TAMIU women's basketball hosting St. Mary's University. The Dustdevils needing a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. We pick it up in the second half, 8.5 to play. Nika Mishak catches the Rattlers sleeping, and she's able to finish. She puts TAMIU up 52-51. Later, here's Mishak again. This time, check out the vision. Finding Tina Dang in the corner. Give her all three of those. Part of a 5-0 TAMIU run. Dustdevils lead 55-51, but St. Mary's would come back to tie it up. Jackie Woods hits a three from the wing. She had 19 points to lead St. Mary's, and we're tied at 64. Now under a minute to play. Malika Jackson and one. After the free throw, TAMIU would go up 67-64, but here's Woods again. Driving baseline, draws the foul, and the bucket goes. She would make both free throws, and we're all tied at 67. Here's TAMIU looking for one final shot, but Kim Brown ripped by Morgan Pullins. Felicia Jacobs going the other way. Sam Chacon forced to foul. Jacobs would make both free throws, and TAMIU now down 2. Just 5 seconds remaining in the game. Tina Dang gives it up to Malika Jackson. Long three is short, and the Dustdevils would fall 69-67 and see their season come to an end.
I just felt really bad for the girls. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but you know, just throughout the year, I've challenged this team, both as I told them individually and collectively as a team, and I've asked them to make so many different changes that they just were not accustomed to doing, from how we practice to how we prepare for a game to how to be a teammate. And you know, in the last couple of weeks, I really feel like a lot of those things had come into place, and you know, we really started meshing well, and I thought I had them really focused and prepared, and it was just another, you know, we've had so many close games this year, and even a couple buzzer beaters, and it was just a feeling of hurt, a feeling of feeling bad for the team. I mean, they were really, you know, I really wanted to get to the conference tournament for them to have that experience, and I just felt horrible.
What did you say to the girls in the locker room afterwards?
Well, you know, I wasn't, as I told them, actually, I wasn't prepared for an end of the year, so to speak, talk, because I never anticipated losing that game. You know, my thoughts were completely on going to the conference tournament, and so I wasn't prepared to give any sort of talk, and they were hurting so bad it wasn't the time, in my opinion, to get into a lot of things. I just wanted to, you know, thank them for everything that they've done and how much I appreciate them, and obviously said a few words in particular to the seniors, and thanked the seniors, but I really kept it brief because I knew it was probably all going in one ear and out the other, just because of the hurt and the pain that they were feeling at that time. I knew what they were feeling. We made great strides. We made tremendous growth as a basketball team, and just really matured. And referring to the St. Mary's game in particular, you know, we played them back in December, and I knew we were a completely different basketball team than we were in December. Obviously, I'm sure St. Mary's feels that they've probably improved in a lot of areas too. But I just felt very confident about our basketball team going into that game. And like I said, it was a joy to sit back, and you know, now that I've had a few days, as much as I've just been sick the last 3 days over the loss, I've also obviously given great thought and just reflected on the year as a whole. And like I said, just how much this team has grown and learned and matured. And unfortunately, you know, we didn't come out with some wins that we really would have loved to come out with, obviously. But in looking at so many intangible things with this group, actually there's a lot of satisfaction.
TAMIU women's basketball finished the season with an overall record of 10-16 and a 5-7 record in conference play.